Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today we're going to be doing a full face of drugstore or affordable makeup. So some of these things I really enjoy. Some things are my favorites. Some things I don't think any of them are my holy grail products. Well, some of them are, and mainly the primers, and some of them I really and truly like a lot, and some of them I'm going to need some recommendations for because I have not found anything that I could write home about, to tell you the truth, and would need some help with. So if you're interested in seeing, get ready with me with a full face of affordable makeup, some recommendations, some things that I could use your help with, then hang tight because we're getting right into it. Okay, let's start off. If my face looks a little glowy, it's because I just got my Ipsy Glam bag and I got this. This is not part of the affordable stuff because I know this is not an affordable brand. This is the LMS Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer, and it's a glow primer, even though I'm not counting this as a primer. I'm just counting this as a moisturizer. And this is what I got, and it's like $50 something for a full size. So for I think the La Roche-Posay, I think that it is a more affordable brand, and I need to buy some more of it. But the Lipicar moisturizing cream is what I use for that. So for primer, I use the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I buy this stuff when I go to the e.l.f. website. I will buy 2 or 3 of these at a time and stock up and make an e.l.f. order like once every couple of months or so. I do go through this rather quickly, which makes you say, well, is it really that budget friendly? Well, you don't have to use as much as I do, but I really like using it. And oh yeah, I use 2 primers actually. I use this is like my holy grail primer. This is the only primer I use. This and the other primer, which is also by e.l.f. Those are the only 2 primers I use. I don't buy any other primers to try out or test out, because that's when I call it a holy grail product, is when I have basically found what I'm going to use and I'm not going to test out any others. And as far as concealer, or as far as eye primer goes, I use concealer, and I just bought this, and this is the Moira CC Prep Concealer. I got mine in the shade 100 Fair, and I just stopped using things that are marketed as eye primer and just started using concealer on my eyes, lids, and that works just fine. Also, this brush I got from my Ipsy bag. It's I forgot the brand name. It's called BYOD. It's Bring Your Own something. I forgot what the D is for, but I did a little unbagging on my TikTok. So I just used that, and I just ran out of my the gripping primer. Let me get another one. Hold tight. Okay, they have a couple of different kinds of this. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is the one with the 4% niacinamide. I don't really care that it has niacinamide, but I do prefer this one over the regular one. This one just seems to be a little bit more grippy than the regular one that doesn't have the niacinamide in it. And definitely in these hotter months, I like the gripping aspect of it. So yes, I do use the poreless and the gripping primer. I kind of pat it in to activate it. I don't know if that's necessary or not. That's just something I do. So that's how I prep my face and my eyes. And that Moira concealer, I'm also going to use that as my concealer. So let's get down to the eyeballs. I do always do my eyes first. And for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Revolution Reloaded Pink Prosecco palette. I got this in a Revolution advent calendar, but I really like it. And I was going to use the e.l.f. New Classics palette, as well as another palette I got, or the LA Girl Playmate palette. It's a 9-pan palette, which is similar to this one, but I really wanted to play with pinks today. So, but I don't know if I'm guessing this one is still available. I don't know if the Playmate one is still available. I know the New Classics one is still available. I'm trying to keep this to products that are under $20 each. So I'm pretty sure that this has got to be under $20 because I know there are several this only has numbers on it. This does not have shade names. I'm going in with the lightest pink. I know there's several affordable brands who have things that are more like $30, especially with their eyeshadow palettes. I'm looking at you, NYX, that think they still call themselves drugstore brand, but I do like NYX quality. NYX quality is good. I like Wet n Wild's formula, eyeshadow formula. I like Revolution's formula on most palettes. I think they can be hit or miss sometimes. They can definitely be hit or miss. I like NYX. I like LA Girl. LA Girl is really good. And they are really affordable. Should check them out. I've never tried, I'll start with the P. What are they? Profusion. I've never tried Profusion because I've never seen a palette that I really liked from Profusion. But I hear they're really good. And they're really on the affordable side. I think you can get them from Walmart. I'm hardly ever in a Walmart. I hardly ever find myself in a Walmart, but I hear they're really good. Also, Taste Beauty, you can find them at TJ Maxx. It's really good. I have the Winnie the Pooh palette, and I've been wanting to get more of their palettes. If you're ever at TJ Maxx and see Taste Beauty. So there we go with the pink shade. The pinkest of the pink shades. And then I'm going to go into this kind of mid-shade pink. I don't think I'm going to touch the browns today. I don't think so. I think we're just going to stick with pinks. And these wine-colored pinks, too. This is more like a rosé, I would say. The shade pink. Where that first pink was more like a white Zinfandel. This is more like, which is a rosé, I guess you would say. This was more like a deeper rosé. I don't really keep up with wines much anymore. They've gotten more complicated since I stopped drinking wines. Wine drinking has become a lot snootier. Or maybe it's become less snooty. I don't know. They make a lot of different things. And people just... Maybe that's a good thing that they make a lot of different things now. Okay, so that's what we got going on. That's a lot of pink. That is a lot of pink. So we're going to go into this deeper, more Pinot Noir red. Sounds like someone beating on the door outside. Is it windy outside today? It was really windy yesterday. And at work, it kept rattling the door of the little place that I work in. The wind kept rattling the door and scaring the crap out of me. I thought somebody was trying to break in. Because it was just me where I work. It was just me where I work. It does. It sounds like somebody's trying to come in through the window. Not this window, but the window up at the front of the house. I'm not alone here, but I think somebody might be working out in their yard and making a lot of noise. There was one day I was in my room. It sounded like somebody was getting sick right outside my window. And I was on the phone with someone. And I was like, do you hear that? It sounds like someone's throwing up right outside my window. Maybe it was a cat or something. I don't know. Okay. Y'all know I like a pink look, right? Well, we're definitely giving today. And this is what I mean. You can definitely use a drugstore palette and get some pigmentation out of it. And I know that there is a palette that I decluttered from, that's what I mean by hit or miss, from Revolution, because I had the Chill Vibes, Good Vibes palette from Revolution, and I got that from Walgreens. It did not have any pigmentation in it at all. Not an ounce. And I ended up decluttering that. Okay, we're gonna go into this little shimmer right here. It's a darker shimmer. That's what we got going on right there. And we're gonna, okay, now it just sounds like somebody's bowling upstairs. What the heck is going on? Maybe my dad is doing something. Everyone is here. It could be anything. Okay, and then I go into this lighter pink right there and use that on the inner part of my eye. This is a very beautiful palette. I'm glad I picked this one instead of the e.l.f. one, because I think this one is, the e.l.f. one is nice, but it doesn't have any pinks in it. I got the e.l.f. one for free, because when you order a certain amount from e.l.f., they do give you free products. And that was a free product from e.l.f., the New Classics palette. I'm always saying, order all your e.l.f. products from e.l.f. If you like a lot of e.l.f. products, wait until you need a lot of stuff and make a big order from e.l.f. and they will give you free stuff. You don't always get to pick what that free stuff is, but they will send you free stuff. Yeah, my dad's moving stuff around. That's what it sounds like. Okay, so we've laid the base work down here. Now this is what I need your help with. Okay, let me touch it up a little bit here. Right here. We'll darken it up a little here. We're just gonna touch. I don't know how long this video is gonna be or how much editing it's gonna need. My daughter's watching the Great British Bake Off in the living room. She's an aspiring baker. This whole next section I'm gonna need your help on, because I need recommendations for eyeliner. Because the only eyeliners I have are gel eyeliners from e.l.f., which is what I'm using right now. This is the e.l.f. retractable, the e.l.f. No Budge retractable eyeliner. I used to using, I used to always use gel eyeliner on my eyelid. Okay, this is looking better. The last look I did, I was testing this out and it didn't look that great. This is looking better. I like using felt tip on my eyelid because it stays better throughout the day once it dries. I also have here the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus, but it's in the shade Charcoal. But I think I like this e.l.f. one better. I kind of always default to e.l.f. stuff if I'm ordering online, because I make e.l.f. orders and I never know, like, well, should I buy it from NYX? Should I buy it from Wet n Wild? Should I buy it from this brand I've never heard of before because they're cheaper? Should I buy it from Essence? Because Essence is a really good brand and they're usually the most affordable. But I don't want a pencil tip. I'll go liquid liner and then gel before I go pencil tip. Okay, so that looks pretty good. But let me know what you think about if you have a good felt tip recommendation, because what I usually use is what I get in, like, from Ipsy or something. What I'm using right now is this Ciate London, and I think I got this from Ipsy. Ciate London Fierce Flicks right there. What I really like is from Wicked Widow, their Death Proof liner. That's what I really like. Oh yeah, my dad's doing home improvements. That's what's going on. I just don't know exactly what he's doing. Okay, here's the eye look. Now the second thing I need more recommendations on is mascara. Now I really like the Essence Princess, the green one. I've already decluttered it. That one looks really good on me. I know a lot of people don't like that one. And what I have now, I don't have any really good mascaras right now that are drugstore. I have a lot of good higher end mascaras. And I also have this CoverGirl Fibers one, this Sizer Fibers one. I'll try both of these out. But what I have right now is this Wet n Wild Big Papa that I had for the longest time, but I just opened. But I don't think they sell this one anymore. And this one is really good if I do about 3 coats of it. It's really good. But it's not a good 1-coat mascara. And I have to go in shifts. I have to do a coat and then take a break. And then come back and do a coat and take a break. And it's just a lot of work. I don't like the Sky High. I'm not a big fan of the Sky High. So believe me, if that's your favorite, I understand a lot of people like that one. But I had tried it. And I've tried the Revlon Big Bad Fierce ones, whatever that one is. I like that one, but it dries out too quickly for me. And I don't like ColourPop. I'm very picky when it comes to mascara. And then, but I do believe that here's the Fibers one. But I do believe that there are good, even better mascaras, drugstore mascaras out there, better than higher end mascaras. Like the Princess Lash ones, for example. Probably the best ones I've ever tried. And this CoverGirl one here, I like CoverGirl mascaras, I do. The Lash Blast one, I need to get that one again in my life, but I gave my last one. I think this one is dried out because I've had it for a while. The Lash Blast, the last one I gave to my daughter, which I don't know if she's using it or not. Okay, I gotta come back to this. Okay, so the next thing I use is, I'm always losing this, is the e.l.f. No, that's the Putty Bronzer. No, I don't really recommend that. The e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. And I have this in Fair. I'm pretty sure it's in Fair. And I use this underneath my eyes. You're going to notice I put a lot of things on my under eye because I just like to brighten up my under eye. And yeah, I went a long time not putting anything in my under eye area, but I think now I have a pretty good routine going. But this stuff really works. At first I didn't like it until I started using it more and learned how to use it the way I like how to use it. So, which is sheared out pretty much underneath my eye and along my cheekbone. This is another thing I order from e.l.f. Those two primers and this. Every time I make an order, I order about 2 or 3 of each of those things, each of these things. I usually order a lip product of some kind, like whatever their newest lip product is. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. I don't love everything e.l.f. makes, believe me, I don't. I don't like most of their mascaras. I don't like the Lash and Roll at all. Oh, I know. I do recommend, and this is what I'm going to use. And this is what I'm going to recommend. It's sitting right here. Why did I not think about it? It's the e.l.f. Big Mood mascara. I love this mascara. The only thing is, it's so freaking wet when you first open it that you have to open it and then let it dry out for about 2 weeks before you use it, because it's basically worthless those first 2 weeks. I think mine is at its prime right now. Did I get too excited there? Yes, e.l.f. I hate all of e.l.f.'s mascaras except this one. I absolutely cannot stand the Lash and Roll or whatever, or the Benefit one that it's duping. I've tried both of them, the Benefit one and the e.l.f. one, but I love this Big Mood one. I cannot believe it's sitting right here and I didn't think about it. Well, I went digging through my mascara drawer and pulled out this Big Papa one. It looks a lot better now. Okay, let's move on to foundation. Okay, I'm already looking at lip products. Okay, I'm not going to use that one, but I got a good lip recommendation. We're going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Dewy Plus Smooth. I've got mine in the shade Ivory, 15 Ivory. Yeah, there's my dad banging on something. I don't know what he's doing exactly. So I'm sorry about the noises, but it's Sunday and we get things done on Sunday. Okay, the only thing I do not like about this is the bottle. I don't have a pump or anything like that. That's how you know it's old school. So we pour a little bit out on the hand. And you know what? This color is a little bit too dark for me. So I'm going to add in, and this is still Drugstore, I'm going to add in the LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment, which is in white. I'm going to add some of that in. And I'm just going to mix it with my finger. Okay. And then I just smear on the face. This one is a really good one. You know what, another good one I really like, but I'm pretty much out of it and I need to get this. I got this at Walgreens. It's the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. I like that one a lot. I like, if you're at Sephora and you're looking for something affordable, I really like the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I get this in 11.5p. That's like $20. I also like this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear. I get that in Ivory as well, but it's more, it is more of a color match for me. That's a good one. I like CoverGirl True Blend, but it's harder to find. I don't think they sell that. I think they sell it at the physical drugstore, but I don't think they sell it at Ulta. I think you have to go to like Walgreens or CVS to get it. I don't consider Ulta the drugstore. I consider CVS and Walgreens the drugstore. I don't know. I don't ever buy makeup at Target or Walmart, so I don't know if they would have it or not. I don't usually go into big stores where there's lots of people. I don't like doing that. It's not because I'm a snob to Walmart and Sephora. Walmart and Target. I just don't like big box stores like that. I don't like crowds. Okay, that's a really good match. I think it's a better match than my Infallible. In fact, the Infallible one, it just hasn't, I don't know, it hasn't been working for me lately, but it is very good. But it's not my favorite, but I still recommend it. It's one. That's from L'Oreal, the Fit Me by Maybelline. Then there's the number 7 one, then there's the Sephora one, then there's the CoverGirl one, and then there's a Revlon one that I like, but I don't know, I don't recommend it as much. Okay, let's move on to a bronzer. This is a bronzer that I recommend. It is from ColourPop. It's their bronzer stick, and it is a cream bronzer. It looks like this, and it is in the shade Laguna Beach, which they have a wide shade range, and these are very affordable. They're under $10, I believe, and they also have blush sticks, and I really like their blush sticks too. I have the one in invite only, but I have another blush. That's for cream blush. If you want cream blush, I recommend that, but I have a powder blush that I'm going to use today. So we're going to put on bronzer. So this is definitely favorite cream bronzer, and so it just blends in so perfectly. It's my favorite cream drugstore bronzer. I love the Rare Beauty bronzer and the Makeup by Mario cream bronzer for higher end bronzers. But this is a really nice shade. If you're looking for powder bronzer recommendations, I would point you to Moira. Definitely has a good powder bronzer. Let's show you here. Where is it? This right here. They make cream ones as well. I think, yeah, I have their cream one too. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. Oh, and I love the Juvia's Place cream bronzer, which you could consider to be drugstore as well, because their prices are very affordable. I should just keep this one out and use it exclusively. I just want to get through my other bronzers. If I had to whittle down all of my makeup, this would definitely make the cut. This bronzer here. Like if all my makeup were lost, I would definitely repurchase that bronzer before most other bronzers, and say I only had like $100 to spend on makeup. Okay, for blush, this is, like I said, all of this, not all of this is my favorite makeup, but some of it I wanted to bring out and try again. I brought this out for Shop My Stash. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. That's the other L'Oreal, what am I trying to say? The other L'Oreal foundation that I would recommend is the True Match Super Blendable foundation. That's a really good foundation too. But this is the Super Blendable blush, And this one is just in the shade neutral. They didn't even give this a name. It's just in, wait, no it is. There is a name. It's called Apricot Kiss. That's right, because it took forever for me to find the name. It's in shade N5-6. Excuse me, and it is in Apricot Kiss. So it's another pinky color, and it opens up. There was a little brush in here, but I got rid of it. And it has a little mirror there, so it does this little number. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna use this today. Why did I think they didn't have a name? I don't know, because for the longest time I didn't think it had a name. So we're gonna use this blush. And I wanted to bring it out and try it, because this isn't one of my favorite blushes. But I wanted to give it a try again, since we were doing an affordable makeup video. This is less of an apricot and more of a pink, really. Because when I think of apricot, I think more orangish. And this is definitely not orange. Or I think coral. And this is not coral. I mean, does it look coral? I mean, not really. It looks pink to me. Okay, this is definitely it's a good, what you call, pigmented blush. It's definitely a blush. It's just like, if you just needed a blush, this would work. So, yeah. Now, something I would highly recommend is from Moira. It is their Dreamlight highlighter, and this one is in honeysuckle. This is a very, very nice highlighter and very affordable. And we're going to put it on my cheeks and pretty much everywhere a highlighter can go. See, we got that thing. Bam! Right there. I'm keeping this out again. I put it away for Shop My Stash because I had it out last month. I got it last month. But it's such a shame to put this one away when it could be out here doing the Lord's work. What did I not do? I didn't do powder. Okay. I did not do powder. And you know what? I probably need to calm this down a little. The powder that I recommend is also from Moira. That's why this, you know, it set so well that I totally forgot about powder. Okay, so we're going to powder lightly. And the powder I use is from Moira. It is their loose setting powder. This one is an 01 translucent. They have a very good powder. You know, I was so stuck on this Fenty Pro Filter powder here in the shade Butter that I was like, oh no, I'm never going to be able to find an affordable powder now. Because now I'm stuck buying this Fenty powder because I love it so much. Well, now I have finally found a drugstore quality, no, not quality, a drugstore priced at a good quality, at a high-end quality powder. Okay, now we are just going to, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do concealer. Well, you know what? This, I just didn't feel like I needed it after I put on that Maybelline Fit Me. I just didn't feel like I needed to put on concealer. That's funny. Okay, but for concealer, I definitely recommend this Moira CC Prep Concealer. Again, I have mine in the shade 100. We're just going to put powder around underneath my eyes and around my face. Okay, and calm down this a little bit. We're just putting a little bit, you see, what's on the brush. I didn't pick up a lot. Okay. Alright, on to eyebrows. Y'all all know what I use for eyebrows. It is the NYX brow mascara. And I just put it in my eyes. I don't know a lot about brow products. I hear e.l.f. has good brow products. Leave some recommendations for others down in the comments if you have good recommendations for eyebrow products. But I don't use a lot of eyebrow products. I just use this brow mascara for my eyebrows. I've tried, you know, filling them in or adding more stuff, and I just look bizarre if I try adding more stuff to my brows. My brows just seem to be fine the way they are. I just like making them a little bit darker with the brow mascara. If I play with my brows too much, it makes me look angry. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just a little bit there. Okay, let's put on a little bit more of that Big Mood mascara. I think we're doing a really good job here. Okay, before we go to lips, let's work underneath the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into that very light pink color and work it underneath my eyes. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're just making a wearable look, although some people may say this is way too much makeup. This is way too much makeup. That's fine, that's fine. You can wear as little or as much makeup as you want, because beauty standards, you can just throw that out the window. You just wear what you want to wear. Don't let anyone tell you what is right or what is wrong. What is the right thing to do? What is the wrong thing to do? What you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. If you want to wear crazy makeup to the grocery store, then by God, do that. If you want to wear no makeup to wherever you want to go, you do that. Okay, I am going to take that darker color, and you know, just like I did, just if you want to get better at makeup, just keep trying every day. Every day. Keep trying. I'm not saying that I'm perfect at makeup, because I'm not. But if you want to have some skill at it, and I was not good at it at first. So I'm going to go into this dark brown. If you want to get good at it, you have to practice at it. That's how everybody gets good at it. And then you develop your own style. You don't have to copy what people do on YouTube. Like, people might say the way I do my makeup is weird and dumb, and that I shouldn't do it this way. But I don't really care. This is what way works for me. I don't come on here and tell you this is the way you should do it. This is the way it has to be done. Maybe if you see me doing my makeup a certain way, you might try it like that and see if it works out for you. But I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you how to do your makeup. I just like to come on here and chit chat. Okay, my eyes are watering like a leaking dam, I swear. Okay, should I put black? Yes, I should. And you're probably gonna think that looks horrible, but I like pink and black together. I love seeing these TikToks that say, women over 45 should not do this, should not do that. So just shove that up where it doesn't belong. Beauty standards are made up concepts. Okay, I do need something on my bottom lashes. I'm gonna use these CoverGirl fibers because that Big Mood mascara wand is way too big. I'm crying. Why am I crying? Why are you crying? I'm just so worked up about this subject, about makeup. Plus, I keep sticking things in my eye. Okay, I do have something to tell you, if I can find it. Okay, the e.l.f. lip stains. I love, out of all the e.l.f. products, love me a e.l.f. lip stain. This is in Pinkies Out, although I also love Making Mauves and Spicy Sienna. I don't like Cinnamon Dreams that much. It kind of makes my lips look weird. But my favorite, this is a GOAT product, a GOAT, greatest of all time. If you want something to stay on, get these. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just giving you recommendations. I don't put affiliate links down in my affiliate links down in my description box. Okay, I'm going to fix my hair. Then I am going to put in an inner corner highlight, and I will be right back. Okay, here is my finished product. And yeah, I did put my hair back up in a bun, but it's a little bit of a less messy bun. So yeah, this is me using all affordable makeup products, even down to the eyeliner and the lipstick. And yeah, this is the palette. I used the pink Prosecco palette from Revolution. I used this color, and yeah, this color right here, this color I used a little bit of, this shimmer, and this in the inner corner right there. And I'm gonna put on a little bit of lip gloss from Moira. This is in the shade Fairy Love. I just love lip gloss. This again, Moira is a drugstore brand, but they only sell online. Everything I used except my moisturizer, except my skincare, which I didn't use in this video, was affordably priced. Everything should have been under $20. Now, was this an under $100 face? No, probably not. But in any case, because I use a lot of makeup, that's why. But in any case, maybe we should do that sometime. Okay, usually around summertime, I like to do a fresh, clean face, like a makeup, no makeup look. And I'll probably do that around summertime. Okay, alright then. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for spending time with me. And please give this a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with your friends if you think they would enjoy it. And sending out good vibes to you all. And I will see you in the next video. Alright. Thank you so much. Goodbye.